Alright, so welcome to Holistic Health. Frequently asked questions, the Plant Daddy Journey series. I've lost track of how much days it is, but I'll put it here in the edit of how much days it's been since I started the Plant Daddy Journey. And essentially, since the last video, right, I left off with attempting to propagate some of my Chinese evergreens. So as you can see here, the original one is doing fine. The roots are getting, long still. This is doing perfect, right? Now, as for these two here, which I was worried about, since the last video, a couple things happened. Though they're looking nice, strong, and healthy, and one is growing some roots and stuff, right? Since the last video, I thought I killed them at one point, honestly. Like, you see some, for example, new leaves growing here, but there was also a couple leaves, like here and there, that actually turned yellow. Like, I'm talking about, like, they turned yellow, drooped down, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, they're dying. And then what my dad did, he had snipped them off, right? Because at this point I'd given up, I thought this thing was dead. Same thing for this one. Though you can see like a new leaf growing here, right? And some little sparks coming up here, even though there's no roots. This one hasn't developed any roots. There was yellow leaves on it as well. And I was like, I'll try to propagate, and I've unalived my plants. However, now as I'm observing them for the first time, aside from them just leaving them in the water, I can see that they are essentially reliefing, if that's a term, in a healthy way. So a new leaf is coming up here, a new leaf is coming up here. So overall, what I have to say is that this propagation thing, especially I guess with water, and maybe because of my lack of knowledge in terms of how to keep the plants nutrition, keep them in a good nutritious state. I just have them by a window where they get sunlight every day and leave them in the water. I can say that these are actually still alive, thank God. And I can see myself essentially just leaving them, or maybe individually vasing them now, like this one, because of where they're going. So it seems like the yellow leaves that have been cut off are now regrowing into new green leaves, and they're slowly and steadily becoming their own individual plant. So that's been the progress with this propagating thing. Now the next thing is, which we're about to turn over, is for the roots in the dirt. I don't even know how that worked out, but let's go. Alright, so as you can see here, these are the two pots I put inside my house with the intention to propagate the roots. As you can see, honestly, they're dry. I also slacked off on watering them, thoroughly. Every now and then I would have seen like a seedling popping up. I don't know what type of seedling it would be, but like I said, I slacked off on watering, so I don't know if these roots made any progress with their stemming. So we're about to see that. About to just dig it up and throw it out. Like at this point, I don't even know. This propagating thing is not simple. Keeping plants is not simple when you're starting out, I'll say that. But let's go. So, I'm gonna just pour the soil here, I don't care. That was not a smart thing to do. I don't know why I did it like that. Now I gotta search for the roots. Hold up. What the heck? Alright, so same old. It seemed like, yeah, it's like the root is dying. Not much progress. I don't know why I threw it out like that. Okay. Same thing. I can't really say that much has happened. As a matter of fact. Okay. So it looked like this one. Yeah, this one is done. This one is broken half on its own. Done. Now, as for this one, it looked like there may have been some hope to it. I don't know why it feels I'm gonna have to compare this to my photos from before. This one actually felt, oh my gosh, but I feel like there might be hope with this one. For some reason, as I observe it, it does feel longer, and it does seem like it did grow back some of its roots. So it seemed like it was working, but I wasn't maintaining it. So what I'm thinking is I just need to get this by itself and put it in a smaller pot by itself and see if I can keep on watering it. So yeah, this one seems like it actually grew a little bit for some strange reason. I am not sure why, but this is what it looks like here. Now, in this pot here, I put the soil on the roots deep in under. So let's see what happened here. Nope, no progress. Nothing, no roots, no nothing, just the same little piece. That's done there. Yeah, I guess this method was not the wisest one to do. It just seemed like they just been stuck in that mud for all this time, not growing anything. Yeah, even this one, nothing, no roots, no nothing. So overall, yeah, propagation with this failed, right? Aside from this one here that looked like it was getting some results and maybe it just still needs some water, but some of these roots are just dropping off so easily. I'm gonna see if this one still has a chance. Honestly, I might just be bluffing. Like, plant maintenance is so much hard work, honestly, and I don't, aside from experimental purposes, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna put in the work to see if this can become something. You know, I don't want to just say that and not follow up on my word with this, because I have three great results right there.